The van was, and emphasis on was, looking a little bit more ordered earlier, but I'm attempting to pull cables through for the cameras that I'm going to be installing, and a lot of fun. I don't know whether it's really fun. I've had to start from there, this is only about halfway, and pull it through, where's my finger, that bit there and behind. Then it comes along here through the cupboards all the way through there, and getting it through that white cover bit there was a lot of fun. I have got them through there, the two that are coming from the back at least. Then I have to bring them down here, because through over the top of the cab there it's steel. I mean, you know, I can't drill through the base of the bed area and in through the steel, so it's just not going to work. So I'm going to have to bring them down here and through here, and the cables have to go somehow through this part here. But as you can see, that bit there says, in one case you can't see, it says airbag, so I assume that the airbag was in this bit, but it's not. It's up here, right there. So if I do something wrong, it's going to set that airbag off and it'll be stuffed and it'll wreck my roof. Plus the fact I don't really want to be sitting right in front of it when it goes off, personally. But so trying to get it through there and along above this handle here, and then down into here, into where the fuse box is, which is where the actual monitor will be connected to. The cameras have to connect to the back of the monitor. So yeah, it's giving me all sorts of grief. I'll come up with something else, I think. Okay, persistence finally paid off. I managed with a lot of stuffing around to get the cables, the 4 cables that I need, fed through, 2 for the back and 2 for the front. Ended up having to take that plastic thing off there. Thankfully it came off without breaking, and it was much easier to feed the cable through. I'm hoping it hasn't interfered with the airbag. It shouldn't have, because that's going to come out that way and the cables run behind it, so it's not going to hurt it. So yeah, they go from here up there, through there, through the wall here, and into this part here, and so far down to here. At least the ones at the back ones. The front ones of course don't need to come that far. I've got to then feed the rest of this cable through that wall there, via this bit, through that wall there to come out here, and then go through here, and one will be going to that corner, and I'm hoping that I've got enough to take another one right across to the other side to that corner. That's for the 2 rear cameras. Okay, finally fed the video cables through to the back of the vehicle. I couldn't get it through this bit here, it just wouldn't go, and I thought, well, so I've ended up having to drill a hole through the side here, which goes actually into the bit where I was going to pull it through anyway, and that's that white bit there. Managed with difficulty to get it past these metal brackets here and here, and there to there. Actually, in fact, one of them is longer than the other, but neither of them are long enough to go from there to there. So I guess I'm gonna have to try and find some 4-pin video cable somewhere. Always something. Oh well, I'll get there. Now I've to put the false back on that cupboard, which is sitting there, and put the mirror doors back on the front of it as well, which I had to take off to get the back wall out. Yeah, what fun. Okay, got the false wall back in, so it can't see any wires. Got the doors back in on there, but you know, I always thought Winnebago was the pinnacle, was, you know, one of the top of the range sort of motorhomes. These screw holes were so freaking loose that when I put the screws back in there, they literally fell out. I've had to use the old woodwork trick of putting PVA glue on matches and sticking them in and breaking them off to tighten the screws. I don't know. Tradesmanship is going downhill these days.